Yeah, good point.
All right,
That
now
seals the deal.
this is a trailer for one of their games. It's called 1-2 Switch. The idea. All right, so we're getting into the game section. We've done all the talk about the actual console. We're getting into the game section. Maybe we can like split this off, do like a second part. Yeah. So this guy, we didn't really care about this guy. There's a lot of nothing happening. Basically, this is a game you play. We'll watch it first. Blah blah. Having standoff. Wonder what they're gonna draw. Is it a gun? This guy's got a cool mode. That guy isn't as cool. Switching, hand switching, blah blah blah. What's gonna happen? Oh no! He pulled out the Nintendo Joy-Con. Oh no! And his hands. Oh, he's shot. Damn! And he's gonna blow the smoke that was actually there. Reaction times. So this isn't a game. A video game. Typical video game. You're not looking at a screen. That's the way they advertise it. That's the screen there. The idea is that you're not looking at the screen. You're looking at each other. 1-2 switch.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got some cool actors, cool colors. You basically do like hand games with each other with the switch there in between you. I think that's a cool social thing. I'm happy that I'm actually happy they've done something like this because this is for people who think they're not into games, but like if their mate has one, sure they'll give it a go. This is something that entices them.
It's a very expensive go, but
Yeah, but if I have one, like I'm gonna like do this up at parties and shit because I'm that kind of guy. Let's pretend to shave. Kind of like WarioWare with all the mini games. Yeah, they're kind of exaggerated, of course. But yeah, that's cool. So, dude.
Everyone. I am Koichi Kawamoto, the producer of 1-2 Switch. I am
Right.
on HD Rumble that was just introduced.
Okay, so it's using HD Rumble.
But at the same time, it's a brand new kind of game. One that mixes up new kinds of play that haven't been seen before.
Okay, cool.
Your typical video game has you playing while looking at some kind of...
They're looking at a screen. This time you're looking at each other.
To play
That's funny. I actually wrote something down myself about like having people look at each other instead of at a screen. I think that's an interesting thing socially. Not too much games wise, but this is an interesting socially. I'm curious to see how people react to this when they play it.
Are they just faking? You look into their eyes to read their next.
Blah blah blah. Imagination. They're kind of killing the whole thing.
Indoors or outdoors, any place people gather or meet.
Yes.
Simply 1. Stand Nintendo Switch up. 2. Grab the 2 Joy-Con. 3. Hand one to a friend.
That's it. 1, 2, 3. 1-2 switch.
We're creating.
This is gonna be interesting.
1-2 gameplay made possible.
All right.
Joy-Con.
Any comments, guys, about the 1-2 switch?
I'd love to have
Sounds
a
catchy.
thing is my net is freaking out, so the stream just cut out for me.
All right, sweet, cool. Ben.
Sorry.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
What do you think about the idea?
That's what really matters.
You guys are
Opinions
useless.
are what
I'm
matters.
gonna keep playing.
That was 1-2 Switch. The game that everyone.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting socially. Is the Twitch chat? Anyone want to say anything? All right, no. All right, cool. Yeah, so I think it's gonna be interesting socially. Yeah, there's not really much. I don't really have much to add. I'm curious to see how people react to it. Is it going to be a little gimmicky thing? Is it going to be too blasé and imagination dependent? Or is it going to be a party icebreaker as they actually described it? We'll wait and
Play
see.
together. Next, let's look at a game with depth, challenge, and replayability that uses the Joy-Con.
Yeah, so they're really changing the tempo here. This is a cool game. I'm looking forward to this one. Mean guy. Mean girl. That super mean. Ready to. That's right. Ready to have elastic punching boxes, the metallic. That's right, Robo Wars is coming back, baby. Not exactly. Boy, boy. That's kind of. I want that. I want that sound effect in the game. Yeah. So it's a punching game. Think Wii Sports, boxing.
I thought you were gonna say weed.
I think weed.
Yeah, Wii
That's what
Sports
it is.
boxing. Basically you just gotta. Then can we not condone stuff like?
No, don't do drugs.
Yeah, don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs, kids.
So yeah, this is a punching boxing game with extendable arms. Cool mechanic. Yeah, and you got characters, new characters. Are we gonna see an amiibo of these guys? Good question. This is what the game looks like. Yeah, so yeah, this is all interesting gameplay. So you're seeing a lot of mechanics here. I'm gonna pause it here. You're seeing a lot of mechanics. First to note, if you're a fan of 3D or fighter games, you know it's like a 3D thing, so you get to move around the field. Jumping is a big thing, so it's motion capture, which is cool. You have like swings. There's a lot of different mechanics that's going on. You got like charge, block, just standard grabs. I wonder if they're gonna have like special abilities. You just press the button. It's like its ultimate thing. Pretty standard for fighting games. Different characters, different abilities, different traits.
Will it
Projectiles.
contest Smash Bros?
Oh,
Hold arms. I do not think it will
Ask-
contest. No,
Asking the real questions here.
don't push it, Aaron.
Aaron, nothing will contest Smash Bros.
I mean, anything can happen. It is the Nintendo Switch we're
Smash
talking
Bros
about.
is the ultimate fighting game.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
now?
yeah, controversy. Type in the comments, please. I'm just kidding.
Type in the comments how wrong Aaron is.
Hello, everyone.
That's not how the Super Mario.
I'm Kosuke Ibuki.
It really isn't.
Yeah, he doesn't. I don't think he says
Arms.
much.
Is a fighting
I don't
sports
say
game
much.
that uses extendable
Well, it
arms
doesn't add much.
to battle.
Yeah, so you extend the arms to battle. Different mechanics.
To play arms, you hold one Joy-Con
Joy-Cons.
in each hand.
One Joy-Con each hand. How many controllers do you need for 2-player? 4. Also known as 2.
Like a pair, 2 pairs.
2 pairs. Yeah. I want there to be a standard for how people describe the controllers. Because if I'm gonna say this is
Just the controllers.
yeah,
Or the Switch. What are they called? What's the name of the
Joy-Cons. They're called Joy-Cons individually. I'm gonna call the halves Joy-Cons. Think of
Well,
it-
I mean, the
Yeah.
Joy-Con
Yeah.
or Joy-Cons.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That
I say
yeah.
Joy-Cons means 2.
Yeah,
For,
yeah.
for future reference.
Joy-Cons. Yeah.
At least for this.
2 Joy-Cons. So that name needs to catch on. That could be a make or break. in my
You heard
opinion.
it here first.
That name, I think that name is the Wiimote was catchy because like you could identify it quickly from the console. This needs to catch
And,
on.
you know, remote.
Thumbs up pose.
Yeah. Wii remote, yeah,
The Joy-Con senses your motions.
yeah.
So
So
you
this is
punch.
nothing
Your
new,
character also punches.
but it's
You twist
interesting
your fist.
nevertheless. Yeah. So twist your fist to curve
By
it.
tilting the
Tilt.
Joy-Con.
Got to move. Notice that he's not pressing any of the buttons. I wonder if the buttons are going to be used. He's got his finger over the I think that's a bumper, I believe. So those must be in use. I'm assuming one of them's to jump. If they're using the buttons on the actual face of the Joy-Con, I'd like to think that it's going to be limited because I don't see that being very what's the word I'm looking for?
Efficient?
Yeah, well, no, what's the word I'm looking for? And what's the word I'm looking for?
Ergonomic?
Ergonomic. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for.
Really?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, yeah,
By
bonus points.
combining dashes.
Yeah, so
jumps,
dash, yeah, so kind of, you gotta kind of like
perform a
jumps.
variety of actions.
Yeah, so a lot of mechanics. I think it's a pretty straightforward game, but I think it's entertaining enough to be played over and over again.
Arms
Is this gonna be a competitive thing? When I was watching this, like hooked on the adrenaline of like hype, I was like,
Were you overhyped?
yeah, I overhyped this.
between two of our team members.
Wait, yeah,
You just set it up so well. I had to.
yeah. Split screen. Is this split screen? I believe it is. So you can play on the one device. My question was, is this going to be a competitive game? Well, does it have the potential at least to be a competitive game?
I mean, it doesn't have to be competitive. It's,
No.
I mean,
No, but does it have the same like balanced level to be, and like does it have the amount of depth for it to be social?
Battling without guarding at all right now.
Yeah, these guys. Yeah, so
I don't know.
it looks fun.
Surprised
Yeah,
it did.
it looks fun as a casual game, and just like punch the crap out of people. I can see this being like a friends thing for me. Like I can see this being a popular game that like, you know, people that don't have the Switch come over and want to play this game. I can see that being this. You know, I can see this being that game that people come over and want to play,
Springman
which is
on the
good.
ropes. Oh, but here's Springman with a special attack.
Wrecked.
Oh, Springman won.
Springman is his name. Aesthetic kind of reminds me a little bit of robots. Don't ask why. Yeah.
As in the movie.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Now get it. Well, the extendable arms. I believe someone had an extendable arm. in it. Anyway. Yeah, this looks like a fun game. I'm looking forward to playing this game once I get the Switch.
They already have one customer.
Yeah, this obviously haven't revealed a lot of depth to it, but I mean, does it really need the depth?
Part of arms is battling.
The most appealing part of arms is battling.
You can
Remember that,
battle
kids.
alone against the computer, and you can play split screen against a friend.
Split screen. There you go. Can you play between two
As you just
consoles?
saw. You can also bring your Nintendo
There we
Switch
go.
system
Okay, so you can play two player.
together.
No evidence of playing more than two
And of
player.
course,
Does it need to be a game that needs to have more than two players? Probably not.
we're preparing online.
Alana has invited me to 4 events today.
Invites. I don't know who Alana is.
What did you think?
Who's that?
ARMS marks the emergence of Nintendo's newest characters. As you can see,
I don't think I've been invited to
Joy-Con
any
controls can
today.
bring new fields
Alright, let's not talk about personal things on YouTube, lol.
of strategy and
I bet TLDR Ben's the popular.
Okay, Splatoon.
George's save.
Splatoon. TLDR. Splatoon is going to be a competitive game. Guaranteed. We've seen that before in their launch reveal. This is Splatoon 2. They're introducing... Well, you'll see.
Or if you're like me, just listening to what's going on, you're gonna hear about it in a couple of seconds.
I'm gonna self-inflict some guilt on me, if that makes sense, and say that I didn't. Yeah, hi Mark. Mark, please, Mark. Yes, I need you to get out. You know? No.
Marcy.
Yeah, well, yeah. So I didn't buy Splatoon 1. Don't kill me. I don't know why. Probably should have. Considering this is right up my alley. I played the. Oh, cool. We've disconnected.
Oh, cool.
What's going on? Wait, I need to check the status. Okay, so
Status report.
I reconnected. I hope that's not gonna cause too much problem. Too many problems.
Too many problems.
Yeah. So
If it does,
anyway,
it's okay.
I'll fix this part up post. I'm gonna call it post. Like this is a full production. Anyway, so I didn't buy Splatoon 1, but I played the beta thing that they released. They had like an open beta, or a very limited time slot. This is promising, competitively and just as a fun game. It is messy both visually and mechanically. So yeah, there's a casual element. If you haven't checked out Splatoon 1 before, I highly recommend you do. Basically a third-person shooter game that has no blood or gore, which is great because kids get to shoot.
It has paint.
Yeah, it's paint, so it's okay. Your kids can play it, and there's no problem.
Your kids are safe.
Your kids are safe.
Hear that, Purple Typhlosion? your kids are safe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a Purple Typhlosion. It's a Typhlosion, by the way. Typhlosion. So you got different guns, different weapons. You basically there's a few different game modes, but the whole idea is that you paint the level, and the team that's painted most of the level wins. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Different weapons and gadgets and whatnot. Good guys and bad guys. Yeah, new weapons. This is new, I think. So you got like a rocket paint thing that kind of shoots in the sky. It's kind of like mortars or whatever. Cool mechanics. Pretty standard to what most FPS or third person shooter get people have seen. Except it's colorful and it's fun and yay.
And yay.
And yay.
Colorful, fun, and yay. You heard it here first.
2017. Whoa.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
It's begun.
But
Confusion.
colorful, fun, and new. And right away. Yeah, okay, cool. This guy's cool.
Good afternoon, everyone. I
That's you.
am
You
a
know what that means?
diligent researcher at the Squid Research Lab who has spent day and night researching the mysterious squid creatures that can
This guy's cool. Those in his hands are the controllers. They're add-ons for the controllers. They're like kind of like attachments. You see that with the Wii remote. That is similar thing.
But it appears the battle stages have changed.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are attachments. In fact, I don't know if they're attachments, but it would be cool. And if they,
Here,
yeah, look, yeah, see that's a good view. The controller slots. Oh, where's my mouse? The controller looks like it slots into there, and you pull the trigger on the bumpers.
you see the latest
Oh,
piece
no,
of
they
technology.
look cool.
This weapon set is called the Splat Dualies. Not only do these dual-wielded weapons let you shoot ink from each hand, they also have nozzles that can propel you at a high rate of speed to outmaneuver your opponents.
Nozzles that have a higher rate of speed to outrun your opponents. Is that Is that an actual? What does that mean? What does that mean?
What was that? Can you prove it? Okay, yeah.
Basically, he's got like he's talking about the attachment that you put on the controller and saying like it's got nozzles that give you like high speed something. I don't know, something or other. What does that mean?
Nozzles for high speed something or other. I don't know how to interpret that. To be
High speed.
perfectly honest.
Let's rewind.
Not only do these dual-wielded weapons let you shoot ink from each hand, they also have nozzles that can propel you at a high rate of speed to outmaneuver your opponents.
Okay, so they have nozzles that propel you at a higher speed to outmove. What I'm assuming that means is that
At high speed. Wait, nozzles that propel you at high speed. That's a jet.
yeah, yes. Well, I think it's lost in translation. I think that means to me, that means the paint's gonna shoot at a higher velocity from your guns in the game. Is that fair? I don't know. Can you get it in game? I hope you can. Otherwise, that's a little unfair, in my opinion. Giving an advantage to the people that have that controller and have access to it at that point in time. Otherwise, what's the alternative? Maybe it's just like a gimmick thing he's putting on a show. What else? I don't really see what else it could be. Maybe it's just he's just referring to the nozzles in the game. I don't know, but either way, this is interesting. From memory, Splatoon 1, I'm pretty sure that it wasn't multiplayer. Locally.
Per jump,
See no evidence of that being the
assign to a
case
teammate to instantly
on number 2.
jump there.
Of
Of course,
yeah.
you can battle against friends and people you don't know over the
Yeah,
internet.
so you can obviously play
Square
online.
Research Lab.
Okay, so that was Splatoon. Oh wait.
I almost forgot something very important. Splatoon 2.
Yeah! Woo!
Is
America.
Splatoon
planned
2.
for launch this summer.
This summer. Alright, now they keep saying dates, like time references like this. Summer, I'm assuming, refers to Japan summer.
I would assume so.
I think that goes without saying, right?
Yeah.
Even though I just said it. Anyway.
And again, this time there will be stage and weapon updates after launch.
Yes, so there's gonna be DLC.
And there are also plans to hold ongoing in-game events.
Ongoing in-game events. Now, Smash Bros. You guys wouldn't know.
Sorry then.
You non-Nintendo fanboys. Ugh, my voice. Now, what? It wasn't really emphasized. Think of it. Well, yeah. Think of it like how they had those kind of like little questionnaire. They had like a questionnaire app on the Wii, the original Wii. Like, do you like to eat your spaghetti fast and slow? Oh, sorry. Do you like your favorite food fast and slow, fast or slow? That things like that. So in Smash Bros, I'm working up from this. In Smash Bros on the Wii U, they had little events where they split up all the characters you played into teams, like globally. And they said for every match that you play, if your character's on the blue team, they're divided up into like they might do things like good guys versus bad guys or whatever. They had like a theme to it. And if your character's belonging to one of those teams, then you'll earn points for your team. And at the end of the event, the points are accumulated, and yeah, that's basically it. It's just a fun game. I don't know if they're gonna do something gimmick. Well, I wouldn't say gimmicky, but a little less impactive to the game. I'm curious to see whether they'll do something like that, or they'll do something a bit more, I guess, involved in the game. More closely involved in how the game works. Speaking of hut, this is big. Yeah, this is a city. Reminiscent of anything? You betcha. It's New York. Hey, I'm walking here. Yeah, this guy is not in New York City, he's in New Donk City. AKA New Dank City. Am I right?
Oh.
Oh.
Thanks for your input, guys. Yeah. This is a Mario game. 3D. And some of you will probably feel a little uncomfortable or queasy about Mario entering a world with real people, because it kind of breaks the whole idea.
I thought that already existed.
Did it? It probably did. I think it did. Did it? Somewhere it must have. But like, this is gonna be their launch Mario game. Yeah, you can roll on the ground. Woo! You can go to different cities. This is a much different landscape. What we saw before. So world traveling, you had that spaceship thingy. You're collecting triangles here. I don't know if they're placeholders. I haven't seen a coin yet. Maybe I've missed it. I did see question mark boxes though. Yeah, the triangles. What's that about? New scenery. Oh, I got like mechanical teapots. Does that say something about? Does that give hints as to what like the plot's about? You'll see Bowser soon. You'll see Bowser soon. Bowser is a pimp. Yeah. Got a pimp hat.
Don't say that in the chat.
Hey?
Don't say that in the chat.
What?
Someone say Bowser is up in the chat.
No, I said Bowser is a pimp. What do you think people watching this? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's Peach. Okay.
It's Marcy.
To your left is a girl.
Marcy!
Is this me?
Yes.
Can you get off?
No.
No.
Shut up.
Is anyone watching?
Yes.
Running.
I'm putting it on YouTube as well. Alright, anyway.
Marcy!
Close the door. Marcy! Okay. That's a guy.
Marcy went
Yeah.
alone.
Conceptually, you know, this is Mario and this is a real person. Quote unquote, real person.
I'm a real boy.
This may bother people. Kind of like breaks the whole idea like Mario is this fantasy world. Hat mechanics. Yeah, his hat is a boomerang. Or functions at least like a boomerang. Toss it, get it back. I'm assuming that's gonna be like a weapon. And check that out. Chuck it, and then jump on it. Chuck it, jump on it like a spring. How cool is that? Mounts. Yeah, that's right. It's a lion thingy. Running, trampoline, stepping on things. Quads, platforms, bullet bills. Bowser and Peach, a royal wedding. So they want to get married. Anyway.
No.
Bowser steps on his hat. I'm like, oh no, those are his powers. Is there gonna be some moment in the game we don't? We got some evil bunny rabbits. These guys look familiar. I don't know where I've seen them, if I've seen them at all. I'm thinking like Looney Tunes. That's
That one.
yeah, that one. As opposed to the other Looney Tunes that I could have been referring to.
The other Looney Tunes that every child knows and loves.
Yeah. Birds. And
Like Sid the Science Kid.
buses.
What the science pimp.
Running
You just want to pimp in front of everything and just see what
into
happens.
whiteness. And he throws his hat and it's a boomerang. But wait, there's more.
The boomerang
Touches it
pimp?
back. No, he puts it on. Check this out. Oh, it's fucking boom. The hat has a pair of Sonic eyes. Well, not exactly. They're actually closed off. Yeah, the hat's a character. Is this a new hat? Is this an old hat? No one knows.
No. No one knows.
So yeah, this is gonna play some pivotal role. So the hat mechanics.
For its action that can only be experienced on Nintendo Switch.
So action that can only be experienced on Nintendo Switch. What does that mean? Yeah, so he's saying the hat has actions that can only be experienced on Nintendo Switch. One can interpret that as him saying this game is only on the Nintendo Switch. Or it could also be things like this is going to incorporate a lot of the Nintendo Switch capabilities. I'm curious to see. I haven't seen a lot of talk about touchscreen, which is interesting. No one's really mentioned that, and I wonder why. Yeah, so that's that.
I don't know. I mean,
well, yeah, we can. Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
I think the problem with the touchscreen
We'll
is
talk about it later. I said we'll talk about it later.
Fine, Jesus.
Anyway,
11:30 at night. You want to talk about it
This
later?
app character plays an important
Yeah.
role in Mario's journey.
Jesus.
We'll speed things up. Yeah, so this is gonna be incorporating
In the
some
20 years since we
next. Monolith Soft. Does this sound familiar? Probably not. You haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles.
Nope.
This is Xenoblade Chronicles. This is a new series. Got anime-ified. Which is cool for all those weebs out there.
Whoa.
I'm not a big anime fan. Not saying I couldn't be, but like.
Well, I
this
will
is
left.
But don't please stay. Yeah. So this looks like an RPG. If you haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles, it's basically an action RPG. This doesn't reveal much, to be honest. I wish I could interpret those language, but don't have time, nor the knowledge to understand. Alright, it's a tree, sky, anything, looking at it, and there's a thing that flies in the sky. Yeah, that's not really. Wait, was that Macintosh? The Macintosh thing? Ben, I think I found. I'm sorry, everyone watching this. I need to know this. No, alright, there's a song that sounds very similar to Macintosh 420, but it's not. But if that's not Dank, I don't know what it is. Memes. Xenoblade 2. Woo! Okay. They don't tell us much more about that. They'll talk about it later. This doesn't tell us. This doesn't tell us anything. Well, not a lot. There's no gameplay. You've got orbs with the swords. They may be familiar to you. Yeah, they're representing what's it called? Fire Emblem characters. That's Fire Emblem Warriors. From what?
Probably bad guys.
Warriors. Okay, yeah, so you'll be able to play Scrum, blah blah blah.
I'd like to introduce our third-party partners.
Third-party partners.
There are already over.
Okay. This gives us hints to what's happening. Third-party partners.
Next, I'd like to introduce.
I didn't get to see this on the dodgy ass quality live stream that I watched it on my mobile.
And there are
Away from
currently
home.
over 50 companies working on games.
Okay, boom.
What hotel room was that?
Okay, this may tell us about what kind of games that we should be expecting. Konami, Sega, big names. Activision, EA, big games. So we're gonna see some like games that they're developing, probably on the Xbox One and the PlayStation. And they're gonna be ported over to the Switch. Now, are they gonna do the same thing that they did with what's Majiggies? The Wii versions of games where like they weren't the same as the ones on Xbox and PlayStation. I think it's likely because the hardware is so different. Whether it's out of necessity or out of actually like a decision to change their game up. I'd like to see a bit of both, to be honest. I'd like to see some consistency between the consoles, but I mean, you've got the Switch and it's like cool, fancy gadgets. Why not make use of it? Yeah. It's the only reason I can think of is that it's not going to be consistent for people who want to play the game, but for those who aren't interested in the game itself that they're publishing, I feel like it's going to create a better experience for the player. Sorry, before I mention, there's a lot of before I move on, there's a lot of developing, I guess, software developing toolkit companies. Unity, Autodesk, big names. Epic Games, Cryway. So from a developer perspective, am I going to see some tools for me to use to develop games? We'll see.
And there are already over 80 games in development.
Over 80 games in development.
Enix has already announced that they are preparing Dragon Quest X.
Dragon Quest X.
And Dragon Quest XI.
And Dragon Quest XI.
For release on Nintendo Switch.
Whoa! In Japan. I don't know when the rest of the world is going to get that. Dragon Quest Heroes, Nintendo Switch.
Now, take a look at this.
Okay, next game. Atlas. Blah blah. We don't see much. Unreal Engine. Petals. Oh, spooky lights and the faces. And the mask and the... Whoa, what's going on here? Graphics wise. Looks pretty simple. Is it a big deal? Probably not. We have to wait and see what the game is like. This guy. Someone said, is that Pepsi Man? In Twitch chat.
No?
That looks like Pepsi Man. But I think and he's like, look, oh, doesn't really tell us much. Title of the game. Atlas and Sega working on this. What is it? Not Square Enix. This is another game.
What does it mean to play a role
Square Enix is on this game. Sorry, not the other one game. The other game before.
in a vast world of adventure? The places you
Alright, immediately, this looks like a souped up version of Terraria. I'm gonna say it. That looks like the ninja hat, if he's wearing a hat, I don't know. Yeah, so this is an RPG. 2D RPG. It's like a 2.5D. I like that. I like 2.5D personally. I just think it's like a clever.
Yeah, I like it.
It's a clever balance. You'll see like there's like depth to it, but it reminds me of like Paper Mario almost, but like more pixelated-y. So yeah, it's an RPG.
the heroes
Then stuff
whose tale
shown so far.
you bring to life. Every road is yours to take.
Of story things that we can't really.
Octopath Traveler.
Octopath Traveler.
Embark on an adventure.
Adventure.
Shin Megami Tensei,
Okay.
which celebrates its 25th anniversary this year. Development has only just begun, but they were kind enough to prepare this video for us today. The world boasts a unique graphic style and sense of scale.
Yeah.
Please look forward.
This is what you've been waiting for. Well, yeah, this has been anticipated for a long time. Yes, this is Zelda. Breath of the Wild. It's a game I'm looking forward to most, at least. Looks amazing. I love the art style immediately. It's like got this like palette, pastel. That's what I was looking for. Pastel kind of feel. Simplistic. It's the Master Sword. It's glowy and it's blue. I love blue in Zelda games. Just to add, I love the blue. It's a favorite color. Yeah, nice landscapes. Yeah, landscapes are nice. That's what I'm gonna say. Family, blah blah blah. Canon. Cool music. Wildlife. Ruptures in the ground and the earthquakes and the cool effects and the woo. Who's that? Music's very loud. I'll turn it down.
Oh, I'm playing
Nice
off through that,
things.
guys.
You do that. And you can move things and you can shoot and explode and whoa!
Oh,
I
fuck.
think you're ready. Ready to see what happened 100 years ago. This is Back to the Past. Like epic scales and whatnot. What's going on here? I don't know. That interesting thing. I'm assuming that's Link's sister. Link has a little sister in some games. I wonder if that's her. And if it is, I wonder if you can play her. Play as her. Does that mean multiplayer? Alright, there's some disasters going on here. Yeah, these are the large scale stuff. Horse riding on a beach. Characters, familiar and unfamiliar. yeah, things are happening. You must save a daughter. That's just That's freaking epic. Doesn't tell us much in terms of gameplay. There have been other videos about that. You should check those out. Nintendo. So yeah, they finally announced the release date, 3rd of March. So it's gonna be released with the actual console.